So welcome back to Kings of the Old World, Qualifier number 1, and just let me fix the scroll speed. This is bugged because of AoE 3DE itself, nothing to do with any overlay mods. I say this is someone completely independent of ESOC and quite critical of some of the groups attached to them. I won't say who, or I won't say, you know, that it's necessarily ESOC staff or anything, because those guys are pretty cool. But anyway, all that aside, we've got Kaister on Italians, Adhael on Italians. So Adhael going for the free market and a house, and so is Kaister here. Is this a free one? Yeah, it must be, because Kaister's not gathered any wood. Adhael just banking up his wood to go for possibly a trading post. So you can choose to both free build with architects, or use them to build extremely quickly if placing a building like normal. Work a lot like a Roman engineer in the sense that they can't actually gather, but they are just an all-round improved builder unit than a regular villager. By that I mean AoEO Romans. Civ also seems to take a bit of inspiration out of Rus from AoE 4. So Kaister in the red trunks, looking to pick off this treasure of Adhael's. Looks like he's successful here. So yeah, it's Kaister in the red trunks, Adhael in the blue in this Italian mirror matchup. And Pietro Paolo Polo looks to be picking off Amidio Volta here. Pietro Paolo Polto having the power of alliteration on his side here. So our players not playing with the overlay mod, I believe. It's okay. This was round 1 in Qualifier 1, so it was alright for the players to be a little bit forgetful. But it looks like Kaister might be successful in picking off Adhael's Explorer here. To be a bit of a big XP swing towards Kaister, and a bit of a blow to the scouting and early army attempts here of Adhael. So 45 XP going to Kaister there. Top of that, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to see which trading posts Kaister's going for. He's going for this one over here. Adhael setting a house with his architect for now. Adhael is actually slightly ahead. Whole villager ahead almost. Capitalism shipment here for Kaister, and advanced politicians for Adhael. I do think capitalism is better in the long run, because that gold generation is going to be much stronger over the longer course of a game than initial units or the 100 gold that going for the governor that gives you the gold in the tower. Both our players going to bank a shipment, and in the meanwhile it looks like Kaister going to fit in steel traps here. Adhael Can't see if he has. But based on, no, he hasn't actually got steel traps just yet. So Kaister does have that eco advantage over him. It looks to be pinching his opponent's trading post here. So the explorer for Adhael picked up by his settlers there. Lombard wagon shipped. So you get a pair of Lombard wagons actually instead of the one if you do go for the advanced politicians, I think. This Kaister going for the governor. And like I said, in his position, going for advanced politicians would be a much worse idea because it'd only give him 100 coin. Going for the Medici though, I think it's actually led to Adhael getting 2 Lombards rather than just the 1. And here he's shipped a Basilica. Kaister shipping a Lombard. Depositing quite an awful lot into their treasuries. So it looks like it doesn't want to actually tell me whether Adhael is or isn't using them at the moment. Oh no, I don't think he has yet. Yeah, because he shipped a Basilica. The Lombards will trickle XP while they're converting investments as well, so it'd be handy for him to actually start investing into them if he can, because it looks like Kaister's already starting to make use of that investment. Obviously, having shipped Monte di Pieta. Is it, how do you say it? Monte di Pieta? Man, my Italian is awful. I never actually studied that shit at school, so I wouldn't know. My school didn't offer it, man. We only had Japanese. Not knocking it though, that was fun to learn. Wasn't very good at it though. So, this explorer getting a bit of scouting info, but again just picked off by Kaister. Adhael moving out with some Paviciers, because you can't see anything yet from Kaister here to defend. So the Basilica, an improved church cross dance hall building. That also trickles, yeah, an increased amount of XP and is extremely tanky. Still can't see these Lombards being used yet by Adhael. He's banking a lot of food. But Kaister snuck in some musks around the side here. He's actually got a barracks off to the side. I don't know if Adhael's aware if he's just avoiding it. No, Adhael doesn't actually know it's even there. Didn't think he did. I didn't know it was there, to be honest. It looks like Kaister's musks are going to really threaten Adhael's eco. Adhael's Paviciers. They're the same pest to Kaister at the moment. Paviciers out of the rack's going to be able to clean up the musks before long, but I think this first wave might actually get cleaned up. That last musk might be able to go harass. Last 2 musks, actually. Kaister also forced into defending for the minute, but he's able to fit in his Fortress Age behind this. Adhael shy of the goal by quite a lot at the moment. He's actually gathering a bit of wood because he wants to pump more Paviciers out, I think. Kaister's still some of them being used to actually melee down the Paviciers now. Although, possibly going to lose one of them here. Let's get picked off, but he does have a single Pavicier on defense there. Meanwhile, Kaister is up by 3 trading post books, so be really relishing in that experience. Let's see, Adhael using the Lombards just yet still. Well, Kaister has been pumping all that gold through them and getting the bonus XP as well. And Pavisi is being cleaned up on the edge of his base. And things have settled down for the minute. Adhael adding another Basilica by the look of it. Is he just going to use his Architect? What's he actually got attempting to build that? So Kaiser's fortress on the way. Adhael doesn't have fortress in queue yet, I don't think. No. He's only just got it now. Here we go. Adventurer for him. Well, Kaister already taken the Adventurer. There's some Hussar on the way. Go to his opponent's base. A good number of Pavisia and Musks now. So Kaister cleaning up a good number of villages. He's on 26. Adhael 26. So Adhael now down to 25. Now he's starting to fall behind on that count. Basilica being cancelled there. Only just started, so it's not a huge blow for Adhael. Right now, this mixed composition is going to be tough for him to deal with. He's only got the 1 barracks, so he's going to want to keep pumping out Pavisias. I'll get a mix of some of his own musks there. He's picked off all the the Hussars now, though. Kaister going to add a few more in, which is probably going to entice Adhael to look at adding some of his own musks, because Pavisias don't really perform so well against them like they do against the infantry. Kaister does have that slight tech lead, and Fortress is just about to kick in here for Adhael. There's a pair of Falcons already shipped here for Kaister. Bearing in mind, Adhael can queue that shipment up as soon as his age up finishes, but still not going to be here instantly. So the Falcons going to be able to really wipe out what's left of the Pavisias there. Oh, and taking out all but one of the militiamen. We've already fallen down to 1 health. Hussars on the attack here for Kaister, so he's going to start really whittling down Adhael's bill counts at 25 to 31 for Kaister at the moment. And so we've had the age up, so all these Pavisias. The barracks falling down now for Kaister, for Adhael, so Kaister really has his opponent on the ropes. These villagers just trying to find somewhere to gather, but they're going to be under attack by the Hussars. There's nowhere for them to really go anywhere quick to garrison, so they're all going to get taken out. Really unfortunate there. Oops. Kaister whittling down the town centre now for Adhael. Got some halbs on the offensive there as well. Make it very hard for Adhael to stop and try and focus down Falcons or individual backline infantry. More Hussars cleaning up the settlers who've just decided, fuck it, I'll meet my fate. Actually being productive and gathering. Not going to make it back home. And this scary army for Kaister, I think, has pretty much sealed the deal this game. Villagers being cleaned up, and now these Hussars can just come and support. There's nothing really out on the map for them to worry about taking out. Town centre going down for Adhael. He's finished up the stables, but it's a bit too little too late now. Adhael. I don't know what he's doing from here. GG. That's it. Well played. It's game number 1 in this series. Kings of the Old World. Qualifier number 1.